Hey, Dave here. I've been sorry for not loading up any videos from Bultaco restorations, but I've got this little project going here. When I bought it, the guy had to tow it here, and couldn't get it. I got it running, but it would be popping flames through the carburetor, all kinds of goofy stuff. Well, then, the more I looked, the distributor was in the wrong position. The carburetor had massive air leaks, and also the distributor wasn't powered properly. It was powered through this wire here, right here. And this is a resistor wire. This is only puts out 8 volts. Well, when you go to an HEI, you need to give it a full 12. And maybe this weekend I'll show you how I do it. And you got to go to a 12 gauge and something a little heavier to give that HEI distributor the proper amount of power. And it also runs to the starter, which on these old, this is a 69 C20. What they did was they'll give you they run a wire to the starter, and it gives you a direct 12 volts to your ignition in the wintertime or when it's cold, to give it more voltage to start. But once it starts, then it reverts back to this wire. So it's just teed into that other wire that goes to the starter, and the starter has a disc in it that gives it that 12 volts. It's a yellow wire. That's what he has it connected to. But anyway, you got to disconnect all, take this off, disconnect, and what I usually do is there's a little pin in there. You got to bend it back, pull the wire out. I'll pull it out, solder a new 12 gauge back in, and then run it to the HEI, and just try to clean up some of this stuff. This brown wire is a temperature, I believe, or oil. I think it's for the idiot light for the oil. And then there's the other deal there. You can kind of see it right here. That's for your oil pressure. Well, that's not connected. We're going to have to fix that. And try to get it running, I guess. And that's one of the projects we got going today. There's another one, Coca-Cola machine. Okay, trying to turn the thing over to find out where number 1 was. Well, guess what happens? The brushes, one of the brushes is gone. I think it's this guy right here. Is gone. That one, it's pretty short. I think I got brushes for it though. So everything needs to get clean. And I think the solenoid's fine. Any rate, this is where the yellow wire goes to give it that 12 volts in the initial startup of the truck. And we're not going to use that any longer. We're just going to, all we need is the power wire for the solenoid. So that's going on. Various other the stalled Mako project right now. Waiting on some wheels, tires, and carburetor for the bellows for the carburetor, and then a air filter. So that one's good. This is another project I picked up over the winter. Alpine. Voltago runs great, runs really good. I think I got a pretty good deal on it. It has the original aluminum fenders, which is kind of cool. I thought that's amazing that they survived this many years. And this is my grandson's PW80. We're gotta put the carburetor back together. It was garbage, and that needs to be repaired. And here's